In this episode of Honda Budget Builders, we are going to replace the spark plugs and the spark plug wires, and we only need one tool. Actually, I guess we need three. We need a ratchet, an extender, and a spark plug socket. And it has a little rubber boot inside. That way we can pull them out once we loosen them. The first thing we're going to do is remove all the plug wires from the spark plugs. There's no oil, just a little bit of water from when I cleaned the engine bay, and so the valve cover gasket seems to be okay. The spark plug doesn't look terrible, but it is time to replace it. We're going to use the NKG Iridium, and there is the part number. According to the directions, they are pre-gapped, so we do not need to mess with that. Alright, once it's snug, I just give it a half or a quarter of a turn, and that's it. And now we'll continue on with the other three. The rubber boot is stuck on the spark plug and it will not come out, so we'll use our magnet. Number 2 looks pretty good. It's a little dirty, but it's not covered in oil. It's definitely worn out. And there's number 3. Same thing, worn out, a little dirty, no oil, just time to replace. Number 4. All right, now we're just gonna tighten 3, 4, actually it's 1, 2, and 3, and because I already tightened 4, and then we'll start doing the wires. Old spark plugs, new spark plugs. When I was a kid watching my dad replace spark plugs, I always remember him saving them. I don't know why he ever saved them, but he did. And when we cleaned out their house after my parents had passed away, I found tons and tons of boxes of used spark plugs. I'm not sure why he saved them, and obviously he never reused them, but whatever, I just threw them away. Alright, next we're going to replace the wires. NGK, obviously. And there's the part number. Made in Japan. And they're blue. One thing I really like about the NGK spark plugs, they have the number on them. If you get like the cheap ones at AutoZone or Pep Boys or even O'Reilly, they don't label which one's which. And I know you can figure it out pretty easily, but I just think that's one more thing you get from a quality spark plug wire. I always start from the closest to the distributor, which is number 4, and work my way forward, just because the shorter wire to the longest wire. Obviously, this is the shorter one. And for those of you who might get this mixed up, here is a diagram. Fairly simple. Obviously that's 4, 3, and then 2 and 1. So I didn't have these on there originally, and I don't know where the bracket is that slides into here. When I painted the valve cover, I lost all that shit, but I found these yesterday when I was cleaning up my carport, but I did not find the bracket. But I'm just going to pop these on there. Alright, well that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in the next video.